So, it's case of Undead Pirates. I don't know, could they be any worse than normal pirates, but I guess being undead gives you some benefits, as in, well, I don't know how smart they are, but at least the fact that you don't have to eat. But if you then need to do some own kind of embalm yourselves, that makes it a bit difficult.
We'll not surrender what's left of ourselves to Bartholomew Blackdagger.
Blackdagger? I've heard that name. I've killed them.
Please, hear me out. We mean you no harm. The Pirate King, Bartholomew Blackdagger, was cursed to become undead, but in his spite and malice he spread the curse to the rest of his crew. We had mutinied beforehand, so we alone escaped the curse. The crew still pledged themselves to Blackdagger's service, and they hunt us for mutiny to this day. The curse keeps them from leaving the island, but with no skyship, we can't leave either. Perhaps you can help us.
Oh. So you're stuck in here, and that's quite fucking a bad thing when you are stuck. As in this place. Being stuck means you are dying here. But yes.
Further up the cliffside is a place where we used to execute traitors and cowards by making them walk the plank. This isn't just any normal gangplank though. Oh no. This gangplank is built right into the cliffside, and when you step off the end, there's nowhere to go but hundreds of feet down. Of course, now that we're the traitors, if we get captured, then we get to take the walk. And that's exactly what's happening right now to a few of us who were captured recently. If you can save them, I swear we'll help you any way we can.
Okay, so what's this?
I don't understand why so many of the crew stay loyal to Blackdagger after he spread his curse to them. Maybe they're just fanatical after all this time, or maybe the curse did something to their minds. I couldn't tell you. What I do know, though, is that some loyalists are searching for us nearby, seeking revenge on us for betraying their pirate king. You say you're looking for skyships. Well, we don't know where the working ones are exactly, but if you drive off the loyalists nearby, we can tell you where to start looking. Deal?
Oh, okay, so that's a big deal. Why are you helping me anyway? Oh well, yeah, yes. All right. So you and I must be going. So you went to a mutiny, but aren't you still undead? Because if that's happened decades ago. Here's the key, and I better be indiscriminate about it. Just kill every appropriate looking pirate there is, and then just loot the stuff. I hope they got the key. Well, this fucker didn't have any keys, but I already had enough keys to rescue a few of them. Alright. You're here, and actually you're undead too, but well, I guess you're more reasonable ones, you know. Maybe yeah, of course, your whole crew his whole crew got into this being undead thing, but some of them decided to go to a bit of a mutiny about it, even though they were already undead. So maybe being undead in their cases still wasn't so bad. Doesn't look so bad deal. Well, probably is still a quite unpleasant fucking thing, but they do have their faculties intact. Hey, maybe there's actually might be just more of a benefits from it. Thank you, Elmo. You don't like wrong kind of undead. Say hello to Big Hand. You're out. And you're out. And that must be the place where they do the executionings or some kind of ritual place. Not really, but going to... Not really going to... you're on your own, chumps. Sorry, I already not released enough of you. I could have time, but I already had... I was paid to release 4 of you. And that's indeed the number I'm gonna rescue you. Sorry. But they don't seem to be so busy.
These 1,000 blessings, friend. Yep. Now it's our turn to help you. Fair's fair, after all, even among traitors, thieves, and pirates.
I wouldn't count on among them being fair, but I wouldn't count anybody being fair.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to think of what would have happened if they'd found us.
They would have been thrown...
There are many fates worse than death.
I know.
And Bartholomew Blackdagger knows them all.
Well, I don't think he knows all of them.
There's at least one skyship still skyworthy.
Good.
And it's in the hands of Captain Kalis, Blackdagger's second in command. She has a hideout somewhere in the city, although I don't know where. Kalis made sure that only Blackdagger and her crew knew where it was. But, I think your friends need your help first. We spotted a flying longboat coming around the edge of the island a few minutes ago. They were under fire from the ballistay at the market square below us.
Yes, of course.
You should probably disable the ballistay and meet up with your friends before you go searching for Kalis.
Well, that sounds irrational. Just because there's no reason of... It's quite impossible to escape when even when you're escaping you just get to shot down to pieces with artillery. Let's just go around here. There was a city in here too. Light up. But looks like luckily these undead pirates aren't so well aware of their... Speak of the devil, they are quite aware. Well, maybe they just have maybe they just are a bit slow in their head and think that, oh yeah, what should I be doing? I should... somebody's putting a ballista to fire, they look dangerous, what should I be doing? Well, let's not do anything because I, by the way, don't want to be killed. Oh hey, I'm dead already, so let's just attack him anyway! And, oh damn, I was killed. You know, your surprise attack tactics is very, very, very efficient if I wouldn't be so powerful against you. Your smartest tactic is to not do anything. Because this thing is burning. This thing is burns to a crisp right now. And you had a lot. That Barto has lots of dudes still loyal to him. I guess being a greedy asshole is quite much of a, you could say, mutual interest. Oh, I'm a greedy asshole, you're a greedy asshole, so let's just... What can he even offer anyway, except more greedy assholism? You can be greedy asshole without any problem, so yeah.
These pirates came back from the dead to guard their treasure, huh? Jackpot!
Oh, that's a nice hat. I want one.
I didn't even know we had someone this far forward. Good work on taking out the ballistay. And you say you found a lead on a skyship?
Yes, I did, from Undead Pirate.
What? An undead pirate captain named Kalis has a skyship stashed in a secret hideout?
Yeah.
And you found this out from stranded pirates who say they rebelled against Bartholomew Blackdagger?
Yep.
Sounds more like desperate mutineers telling tales. I'll send some scouts out to try to find this hideout, but I want you to check up on these mutineers' story. I want to know if these undead sky pirates here really are in Black Dagger's service. Take down a few of them and bring me back their hats. The insignias on the hats should tell us who their captain is.
Alright, take nice hats. Why I can't have one of myself?
I'm having a lot of trouble trusting these mutineers you're talking about. But regardless of whether their story is true or not, we can't go after this Captain Kalis until we find her hideout, if it even exists. In the meantime, there's plenty of skyship wreckage down near the docks of the city that needs searching. While my scouts look around for Kalis or any other opportunities, go pick your way through some of that wreckage and see if there's anything worth bringing back.
Okay, so I have to go and loot this place from anything useful, and while I'm at it, kill pirates and steal their nice hats. Only thing which annoys me is the fact that I don't get to keep these nice hats by myself, because that tricon she was wearing was awesome. Well, the hats are luckily easy to find. More undead pirates. Give me the hat. Let's search this scrap. And give me that hat too, it's nice. I'm going to use the big hand. Oh, they didn't wear any hats. Oh, that's a shame. They were nice hats. But there's more of that scrap, there is. There seems to be quite lots of it. Another sacrifice altar. Indeed, they are doing a lot of stuff around here. But luckily this scrap is not so difficult to find, and there's even a well here, but how do they get groundwater when there is no ground beneath us? I guess that's some of the places that this piece of land went up. The well just came along with it, and nobody saw fit to dismantle it, because hey, you know, it's a well. Even though it doesn't work anymore, it's still a well, and maybe it reminds these guys of something, their past. Something like, yeah, sometimes we actually did need water, and well was important place in social gatherings, and something that we build a well, let's go. That place looks ominous. I better not go there yet. And I'm very fucking high. Okay, of course, building for your fortress or lurking in that kind of place. Yeah, oh yeah, you have a nice sight, but that's true. But you're more or less very trapped in there, meaning that must be some sort of, well, of course you can only be attacked from practically only one direction, which is, I guess there are benefits and weaknesses in that hiding method. Although I personally do believe that those benefits probably don't outweigh their weaknesses, as well, you can't build a fortress strong enough which cannot be conquered given sufficient amount of time and effort. There's one more. It's quite fucking becomes quite difficult to find these specific wreckages, as there's just so much of this all kind of wreckage. There's more cities have wreckage. Huge lump of wreckage torn from the ground, and then scrapped by whatever, all kinds, whatever fucking things there even is. It's just so much of that unnecessary junk and gunk in here that it becomes quite difficult to tell what is actually necessary stuff and what is not necessary stuff in here. Like the best way to hide a chunk of mud is to bury it to a mud. Of course, you have to figure out how can you yourself find that specific chunk of mud. But then again, if you just want to hide it and not come back to it, then chunk of mud hidden to a pile of mud is a very, very, very good idea, because even you cannot find it, then that means it's a very well hidden, as you can't even yourself find it. That's probably how these places works, but of course not without deliberate idea, just by weird quirk of fate. And fate seems to have a great love of messing over with me. As in, very, very much. But yeah, I found those hats, they're nice, and I scrapped those places too. Yep.
Good work.
Nice hats.
Looking at these hats, they do all have the insignia of Bartholomew Blackdagger on them. Maybe those mutineers were telling the truth after all.
Well, I don't think they would have benefited from lying.
Weren't able to find anything, huh? I guess that's not really a surprise. These pirates may be walking corpses, but they are still pirates. They probably picked the wreckage clean of any valuables long ago.
That's probably they did.
The scouts I sent to find Kalis' hideout came back with good news. They saw something that looked like a hideout entrance in the cliffside on the other side of the docks. Maybe your mutineers were being on the level with us after all.
Yeah,
I have a lot of crew injured here,
but
you seem like you're pretty good at taking care of yourself.
Intimidating.
How does going down there solo sound? Getting me the skyship I want would put you in my good graces. And let me tell you, I'm a very good person to be in the good graces of.
Well, I hope that being good graces with you, Shorty, means I can get those big hats. So you heard of that Blackadder. And he was an asshole. From a lineage of assholes. So let's just go and loot that place. Preferably and kill the fucking second in command of that whatever ugly Bartho.